Hello everyone. Today we have a Dr. Anju Sharma ma'am, IAS. She is a Director General of the Kaushalya, the Skill University. She having more than 31 years of experience. So today's agenda of the interview is to know about thoughts of education. So I welcome you on College Dunia portal, ma'am. So beginning with the interview, my first question is to you. When you first came to the university, what was your vision for the university, ma'am?
Kaushalya, the Skill University was started by the government of Gujarat in 2021 with an objective of integrating skills with higher education. And the reason was to make the students employable when they get out of the higher education institute at the end of the graduation, and they get a readily available job market. So with that intention, we have kept apprenticeship and on-the-job trainings as an integral part in most of our courses. And that's how we have structured our courses, that students are given a feel of the work and hands-on experience, more experiential in nature, rather than the traditional education where they just read, write and reproduce in the examinations.
Okay, so that's great vision you having, ma'am. So ma'am, my second question is to you. Being the Director General of the university, what is your philosophy of leadership and how would you describe your leadership style?
Leadership is basically not leading from the front, but I would say that it is leading from the back, because you have to keep people together and you have to rather be with the people all the time when we are working with them.
So ma'am, my next question is to you. You have held key position in the government throughout your professional career. So what are the key factors that you keep connected with the education sector?
Yeah, so education is at the center of the entire human personality, I would say. Because if a person is not educated, the person is, I would say not of any use, but the person cannot achieve their purpose meaningfully. Education is at the core, and my connect with the education system started way back when I was the assistant professor in management, even before joining IAS. And from there, this journey started. And finally, when I worked in higher education sector for about 5 years, my connect to education was strengthened. We tried to work a lot for the higher education sector, and we achieved results in getting universities their quality and research and getting them accreditations and rankings, and improving the output of the universities, improving the qualities of the universities, and several other factors. Well, I think that in order to develop, a society needs to on education. And there is no other shortcut to develop it. The education sector offers highest internal rate of return if you consider investment. So for all the policy makers and people who are in the policy domain, this is a very, very important sector. And we can make a lot of difference to the youth and to the nation by investing a lot in the youth, and by making a huge difference to their lives, by improving their levels of education, by improving their employability, by improving the knowledge content of the population.
Okay, that's great, ma'am. So my next question is to you, ma'am. What are the USP of the university and what are the advantage student can have after completing their study from the Kaushalya, the Skill University?
So Kaushalya Skill University is a unique university in the sense that all the courses have apprenticeship as an integral part of the curriculum. The curriculum is designed in line with the National Education Policy, and it is most modern in nature. Pedagogy is very flexible, and we have kept the courses highly skill oriented. So we have some of the very unconventional courses like BSc in steel technology, BSc in furniture technology. So these kind of courses are there, and I would say that we have courses like steel technology course. It offers you employment from day one, and you don't have to spend anything, or rather you get paid while you are doing the course, and you're given accommodation, you're given food, and you're given a job, and then along with that you get a degree. Many other courses do not have that kind of luxury, but again they also have apprenticeship embedded from day one. We give the students apprenticeship in several companies, and we have more than 500 companies with us that have offered apprenticeship positions to us, and we are able to give students a hands-on experience. So that's the unique thing, and more important than that, the hands-on experience is most important for education, because you may see, you may read, you may do whatever, but till the time you do it, you don't learn it. So it is like cricket. You may know at what angle you have to hit the ball, and how you have to see the ball, and how you have to drive the ball. But then only when you hit the ball, you learn cricket, or for that reason any other sport, or for that reason any other skill. So we have embedded skill in all the curricula. So our students are very happy because we give them a lot of flexibility, and we are able to modulate our courses. Our curricula are also revisited every year and refined on the basis of our experience with the students. So we have a bright team, we have very good faculty. We are laying a lot of emphasis on research, because one thing that we found that in India, we emphasize a lot on the basic research, but the skills also need a lot of research. That is a way of doing things. That also needs research, so we are focusing on research. Our important feature is our school of drones. We have something which nobody else and which no other university in India has. We have an in-house drone flying school, and also a drone manufacturing lab, in which we train the students, and also we are manufacturing drones so that the students can also innovate and incubate their projects if they have any drone ideas in their mind, and they can come up with commercial enterprises. We have an incubator in the university for innovative projects, and as a part of the 4-year programs that we have designed, a small project is very, very essential, where they take up a problem solution and work on it to find a viable solution.
Okay, so ma'am, that is, I guess, very unique USPs of the Kaushalya, the Skill University. So my last question is to you, ma'am. Any suggestion you would like to give the current youth and the aspiring students?
The most important message that I would like to give to youth is that these 3 years are very, very precious. These 3 or 5 years, whatever. These formative years are very, very precious in your life, and don't waste it in things that are unproductive, and that it's an investment that you're making. You make the right investment, you get the right returns in future, and you make a bad investment, you get the bad returns in future. So choose very carefully where you are investing your time, effort, and money. And I'm not just saying this in terms of choosing an institution. I'm also saying that in terms of choosing the activities that you do in these formative years, and develop creativity. There is no other substitute to creativity. The coming world will be the world of the people who are creative, because we are living in a tech-dominated world, and technology is going to be dominating our life more and more, and we will be competing against the machines. So for competing against the machines, we need to have something which the machines don't have. And that's only one thing, the power to think and the power to create. So we have to develop these two things, select institution that can aspire, that can fulfill your aspirations, that can develop your creativity, and that focuses on delivering the right kind of content that you are looking for. and make a very wise decision. Don't go on what others say, because every student is different. Every person is different, and every person's need is different. What may be good for me may not be good for others. But I have seen that students have a herd mentality. So my friends are going here, so I also want to go there. So that should be avoided, because your friends have certain strengths and weaknesses which you may not have. So choose your institution very wisely, choose your activities wisely, and make all choices in these formative years very wisely, because a very small mistake which may appear very small in these years may impact hugely in the coming years.
So this is the great advice for the youth and the aspiring student, ma'am. So now I would like to conclude the interview. Thank you so much for your precious time. It is very helpful for all information for the student and the parents. Thank you so much for the interview, ma'am.
Thank you.